Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a makeup walkthrough slash look, and this actually is the look. So if you guys like it, I am using the BH Cosmetics San Francisco palette, and what I'm going to do is go through each one of the three palettes. So the BH Hollywood, the BH Malibu, and then of course the one that I have, the BH San Francisco palette. So this was the look that I came up with from the palette. Colors are actually pretty light. They're not as pigmented as some of the other palettes. So I wanted to keep it definitely more of a neutral browns, using the seafoam green color just as a little pop underneath my eye and above my eye. But if you like this look and you're interested in seeing how I did it, just keep watching.
So first of all, let's start with putting my hair up. Then we're going to start with a shadow base. I'm using this NYX eyeshadow base. This will help my eyeshadow stick to my face. Now using the San Francisco palette from BH Cosmetics. This is a very neutral palette, so we're going to keep this look very airy and neutral. We're going to start with this shadow brush, and I'm taking this very light brownish peach color just in the crease. Then I'm going to use the Sedona Lace 954, and I'm taking that minty green color, and I'm just going to pack the color onto my eyelid, and I'm going to be working in layers. So just starting to pack very lightly on the eyelid with that shadow, the flat shadow brush. Again, working in layers. This color isn't as pigmented as I like, so I might go over it later with maybe some MAC Fix Plus. So now I'm taking the crease brush, and with that I'm going to take a more of a medium brown. It still has a little bit of a an auburn tint to it. I'm just going to take it and deepen my crease to give my eyes a little bit more depth. Again, just deepening the crease with the darker shadow. Don't worry about messing up the lines. We're going to blend it all in. So now I'm going to take this blending brush from e.l.f. and I'm taking this beautiful gold color from the palette. What I'm going to do with this is just pat it on to both my crease and my outside lid area. And again, just building up the color on both sides. And I'm also going to take this into the inner corners of my eye. Don't worry about covering up the green because we're going to go over that again once we blend in all of the browns. So now I'm taking this fluffy brush from Sedona Lace. It's on number 863. And I'm taking this matte brown color, and what I'm doing is just using windshield wiper motions and also circular motions in my crease up to almost to my brow bone, but bringing it all the way to the edge of my eyebrows, giving my eyes a little bit more depth and dimension as well. Just blending everything in so that there aren't any harsh lines. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm taking this Soho flat shadow brush. I'm going to go back into that minty green color again, and I'm just going to emphasize it just to make it pop a little bit more by using the MAC Fix Plus and just packing it back onto my lid. It was a very light color, so, and not as pigmented as I'd like. So I did find that using the MAC Fix Plus really helped it pop. Now I'm taking this Sedona Lace EB13 fluffy brush, going back with the gold, bringing a little bit more gold into this look, using windshield wiper motions in the crease. So now I'm going to take this smudge brush, going back in with some MAC Fix Plus and the gold, and I'm going to bring that right underneath my eyes. just to give my just to go right underneath my eyes, bringing it all the way down to from the edge of my eyes to the corner. Then I'm going to go in and take that green color again from the inner tear duct to the middle of my eye. So the next brush I'm using is this Donalise angled shadow brush. I'm going in with a matte darker brown just to give my eyes a little bit more depth and dimension. I felt that this look kind of needed it. It was very neutral and a little muted, so it needed a little bit more depth in it. Back with a fluffy brush with nothing on it. I'm just blending it using the fluffy brush to make sure that I've gotten rid of any harsh lines. So now I'm just taking a shadow brush from Soho, going in with the lightest color of the palette. And I'm using this just as a highlight. I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner tear duct. The next thing is we're going to line our eyes. I'm using this chocolate colored lava gloss from Too Faced, and I'm just lining the inner upper waterline of my eyes, getting any cracks and crevices. I'm also going to line just the outer under eye area, so just bringing it out, and then using my smudge brush, I'm just going to smudge that out under my eye. This is really great liner, guys. So next I'm going with an e.l.f. brown liquid eyeliner, and we'll kind of speed through this a little bit. Just doing a slight winged eyeliner. The next thing I'm using is this Tarte Emphasize Eye Brightening, and we're just going to bring that into the inner rim of my eye just to give my eyes a little bit more bright pop. Onto mascara. The first coat of mascara, we're going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, which is one of my favorites. And I'm really going to try to get my eyelashes to be extremely fluffy and thick by just... So the next thing is going to be the Clump Crusher. And this is going to be my second layer of mascara. This will separate my eyelashes and give it a little bit more dimension and thickness. So for my bottom lashes, I'm using this Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. The brush is super tiny and really gets those bottom lashes. You can use any mascara for your bottom lashes, but I find this is so easy to work with on my lower lashes. So now that the eyes are done, we need to do some concealing. I'm going to be using this Time Balm Concealer from the Balm Cosmetics. Now I just currently have some BB cream on my face. I didn't do a full foundation, so I'm using this concealer to really conceal those spots under my eyes, brightening, getting rid of any fallout under my eyes. I'm using this Bare Essentials concealing brush and then also my fingers to blend it out. I'm also going to take this concealer and conceal any visible blemishes and spots, redness that I have on my face right now. Like I said, I just used a BB cream, so I don't have a full face coverage right now. So I'm just going to use this to cover up any blemishes, spots, redness. This is a great concealer. So I'm going to use this Revlon Nearly Naked powder, and this is in the color Light. I'm just going to use a flat Buki brush, and I'm just going to pat this on my face, not to disturb any of the concealing that I just did. This will just give me a soft matte look on my face. Next, I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics San Francisco palette again, and I'm going to do some bronzing. I'm going to use the bronzer that is in the palette. And of course, doing the fishy face, you want to take your cheekbones and carve out your cheekbones to see, just to give your face some dimension. You want to also bronze out where the sun would naturally touch. So I'm going to bronze out my forehead, my jawline, just to give myself a little more contour on my face. I'm going to take this flat brush, then I'm going to squeeze it together to contour my nose. What this does is give the illusion of my nose being thinner and straighter because I have a very crooked nose. So this gives a slight illusion of that. Now I'm taking an angled blush brush and I'm using the brightest color of blush in the San Francisco palette. First I dab it on the apples of my cheeks on both sides. And then I'll just blend it in to the rest of my cheeks, blending up and out. Now I'm using the setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm using the highlighter to highlight the bridge of my nose, the center of my face, my cheekbones, and also on my brow bones. I'm also going to go in and highlight my Cupid's bow. So now that's done, let's work on our lipstick. I'm using this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the color Naked. This is a gorgeous berry color that has extreme staying power. It's a beautiful color. I'm going to go in with this NARS matte, a velvet matte pencil, and the color of this is Sex Machine. This is a really pretty pink matte color. So finally, I'm going to use this Juice Beauty lip gloss, and this color is in Fig. I feel like these colors really coordinate with the look that I'm trying to go for. So finally, just to blend in any harsh lines from my foundation, from my contouring, no, I'm sorry, not foundation, but my contouring and my blush, I'm just using this dual fiber brush from Sedona Lace. Final step is to use a finishing spray from Skindinavia to set my makeup. And we are all done. So this is my final look, you guys, and this is using the BH Cosmetic California Collection San Francisco palette. As you can tell, it's a very neutral, using browns, greens, some pinks, very light. And then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the daylight. I went outside right now to show you what the colors look like. They just really pop during the day.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Notice I had to use some MAC Fix Plus because some of the colors weren't as vibrant as I wanted them to be. But again, it was the whole neutral kind of just a hint of color. The other BH palettes, the Malibu and the Hollywood one, are a little bit more pigmented, so those looks will be a little bit more fun. So if you like this video, thumbs up, and definitely subscribe to my channel so that you will get notified when I do my BH Hollywood and my BH Malibu looks. And again, this was my BH San Francisco look. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye!